Welcome to Easy English by Eddie Singh, and in continuation of this series related to the incident that took place in Hyderabad and the consequently the encounter that took place yesterday, I just want to say that the judiciary, Indian judiciary, need to undergo a drastic change if we really want to prosecute and punish the rapist and hardcore criminals. The Indian judiciary now urgently needs to undergo a drastic change. Ask, sir, what kind of change?
So what kind of change?
Actually, the law, the which is existing, that is related to the trial and punishment of such, criminals, must change. Ask, sir, how?
So how?
The need is that there should be certain amendments in the law pertaining to such heinous crimes, the rapist must be brought under quick trial, and maximum 3 months must be given to give them punishment, and no less than death sentence must be granted, and there should not be any provision of appeal for appeal on behalf of the president or any other authority. No criminal, no rapist of this cadre and stature and this heinous crime should be allowed to go for appeal. No appeal, no sequence of trial. They should be given all these rigorous punishment. Particularly they should be given death sentence, nothing less than death sentence. And now the government has to think about reshuffling certain laws, making them more strict and stringent, and making them more applicable and transparent, so that the people will get justice within the time period. Because it happens that some of the cases related to rape and violence continues to go for several years, and by the time the person who is appealing is disappointed. So there should be no provision of appeal, number one. Number two, that such cases must be trial under the fast track courts, and maximum 3 months time be given. All that judgment, like this recently the encounter was done, it was a very good example that the rapists were shot dead, and that there was no other option other than doing that. Similarly, I believe that such criminals should be punished or should be hanged or should be given death sentence within 3 months maximum, and a special judge should be appointed to look into such cases, and a fast track trial must be conducted. Then only the fear of punishment will come into the mind of the criminals. Second thing, that what is happening, that nowadays we find that there are certain cases in which the accused are allowed to be bailed. There should be no bail, there should be no excuse on behalf of the judges. No, provision should be made for any kind of bail. Such criminals should not be granted given bail on any condition, and they should be kept under strict surveillance, and they should not be allowed to live in the prison freely. They should be given rigorous punishment even during the prison and during the trial, and things should be changed completely. Indian judiciary need to be made more flexible, more practicable, and more conducive for the purpose of prosecuting such hardcore criminals who are accused of heinous crimes, such as the rape, that this recently Unnao, and that in Uttar Pradesh, and in this Hyderabad incident, they have shaken the whole nation. And I'm sure that if the judiciary undergoes a change in its method of conducting the trial and bringing the accused to the punishment, if all the procedures be made quicker and more transient and more practicable, I'm sure that the things will come into the favor of the people, because the people now need justice, and they need quick justice, no delay in justice, because it is rightly said that justice delayed is justice denied. Thank you very much.